Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Weekly Midnight Radio. I'm Adli, the host and the owner of this Weekly Midnight Radio program. Through this program, you could learn about various notable games, in my opinion, and then you could also learn about various streamers on Twitch. This podcast contains highlight from the program which aired live on Twitch every Saturday at 9 p.m. The new episode in this podcast will be available every Monday. Thank you for listening to this podcast, and if you enjoy the content, please consider donating to help me produce more great content in the future. Thank you so much once again. Enjoy the podcast. Welcome back to Weekly Midnight Radio episode 18. Selamat datang kembali di Weekly Midnight Radio episode ke-18. We just listened to 4 songs, actually, not 3 songs. Tadi ada Voices dari To Say, ini tadi di request oleh Dream Ember. Kemudian ada Feel Good dari Ryan Nealon. Lalu ada The Birthday Song dari Corinne May, ini di request special oleh Mr. Y, khusus untuk Diction, karena ulang tahun beberapa hari yang lalu. Kemudian ada 2:23 AM dari Sharrow, ini tadi di request oleh Ich habe kein Leben und ein, zwei, drei, vier. I'm always thinking of French.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So yeah, we just listened to 4 songs, actually, not 3 songs. There were Voices by To Say. This was requested by Dream Ember. And then Feel Good by Ryan Nealon. And then The Birthday Song by Corinne May. This was requested specially by Mr. Y to Diction, because Diction has had his birthday a few days ago. And then 2:23 AM by Sharrow. This was requested by Ich habe Ich habe kein Leben, ein, zwei, drei, vier. I'm looking for my notes.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, this is the last segment of our chit-chat or casual discussion with our guest star for tonight, which is Mr. Y49. Ini adalah segmen terakhir kita bincang-bincang dengan bintang tamu kita pada malam hari ini, yakni Mr. Y49. Sebelum masuk ke segmen terakhir, ada pertanyaan dari viewer. There is a question from viewer K_401 asking a question to Mr. Y. Might already be asked, but I'd like to know the circumstances that led you to learn French. Was it student exchange, familial move, or what is your answer?
It's not student exchange. I continued my study in France. So I did my bachelor in Indonesia, and then I took master degree in France. So that's why I moved to France.
How many years?
2 years of master degree. And then 3 years of PhD. So I lived there for 5 years. Yeah.
But you decided to move to German. Why?
So after 5 years of living in France, I said to myself that, I've seen enough of this country. I've understood how people here, like their mindset, their way of approaching things. This is more towards my work, right? My math thing. So I studied math. So I thought, okay, I understood how people approach math problems here. I wanted to explore other country to learn more, basically, just to go somewhere else to learn something new and to enrich myself. By the end of my PhD, I actually applied to several. So I applied to a postdoc position. I actually didn't apply for Germany. I applied to many different places. I had an interview for a post in London, in Reading, in Bath. All of those are in the UK. Also, I sent an application to a professor in Vienna, also in Linz, so in Austria. I didn't apply for Germany actually. But then the competition was really hard, because they only have one open position, and there are so many PhD graduates that are applying for that position. So I interviewed in several places, but always I was never the pick. I was never like the best of them all. So I didn't get the positions in the UK and stuff. The professors in Linz in Austria didn't even answer. The one in Vienna answered, but she said that she wasn't looking for anyone. And then I had a math conference it was in Vienna, and there I met a professor, a German professor, so my PhD director knows him, and this guy, he's a professor. This professor was looking for someone, and then like they met, and then, hey, I have someone for you, and then why don't you speak with him and stuff, and then he came to.
And we're back. So are you happy?
Oh, we're back. Am I happy? I'm actually really grateful that that professor took me in, actually. Germany has been a very enriching experience for me, both on math level.
A second.
Like,
Mr. Y?
yes.
A second. Diction probably her professor in Vienna. Would you like to repeat from the
professor
Vienna part?
in Vienna. Oh god. I'm a professor in Vienna. He was looking for a postdoc researcher. So he had the funding. My director had someone to send, basically. So and then they met, and then this professor from Germany came to my presentation in this conference, saw what I presented, and invited me to come to it was in Dortmund. Maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's already said. So it was in Dortmund. And I was invited to go there to redo the presentation there, to know the team, blah blah blah. And he decided to hire me for a 3 years position. And yes, and whether I am happy or not, I am happy. In mathematical level, I learned another point of view of looking at the same problem, basically. So I was working with wave equations since my master's studies until postdoc. So it was, 8 years of focusing only on one equation. And the way of thinking from the French and from the Germans are quite different. and they're also different from the Americans. Really interesting. And also from the lifestyle, I never wanted to learn German before. Actually,
But then you have to now.
I never wanted to learn French either.
But then you are forced to, right? Basically.
Yes. So why I chose my master in France was because I wanted to do a master degree abroad, but not in an English speaking country, because I thought at that moment, it was 2014. At that moment I thought, my English was not perfect, but I spoke it, I think, quite well already. So I thought it would be a waste to move to a country where English is spoken and learn nothing else, and only learn math, basically. So I Googled a list of top universities, but no English. And there was actually Hong Kong University, I think. I don't know what's the name exactly, Hong Kong University, but I think they would also teach it in English. The other one is ETH Zurich. That will be in German, but I don't know why. Actually, I didn't pick that. Instead, I picked École Polytechnique, which is in France. The number one uni in France, and I applied there, got accepted, and started learning everything and started learning French because the courses were in French. So my first year was actually 50-50, like 50% in English, 50% in French. But even though the classes were in English, the handbook would be in French. So I would still need to learn French anyway. And to live there without French would be too hard. You need to learn it. So yeah, I did learn French basically a few months before flying in. And then I forced myself to learn French there, on the in the country. It was crazy hard. And then so in France, the master program, you need to do an internship for at least 4 months. For the first year, I need to do 4 months of internship. For the second year, I need to do at least 5 months of internship. And I did my internship in a hospital where I didn't treat patients or anything. I did research. But yeah, the boss and everyone spoke only French, and that's basically helped me to make my French fluent. And then so from that point on, the second year of master was full 100% in French. I did my defense in French. I wrote my report in French. Also, my PhD was completely in French. And then after that, I moved to Germany in the middle of pandemic in early 2020. And it was also hard. Moving to a new country. I didn't know anyone at all in the country. I spent months trapped in an apartment. And I learned German. And I was really happy, really grateful for the professor that took me in. I got 3 years, basically like a trial period, to live in Germany and to learn the language during those 3 years so that I could finally apply and work in a company where only German is spoken. And so yeah, I got my 3 years training to prepare myself for the interview and to work here. Which is, I started working here basically last year. So I am really happy and really thankful for that professor who took me in, even though I don't think I was good enough. But he had faith in me, and I am really thankful for that. Yes,
Such
it
a
became
really
so
long.
long. Exactly, I'm sorry.
Yeah, such a really long answer, but actually describe a lot about you. Definitely a journey, and I think you are happy with your decision and place now.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So wise myself. Anyway, there's a question from Oni. Oni, how? I know WA is where you at, but do you? I
Only
don't
when
know.
you-
I don't know if you wanted to answer the question, but I'm just going to ask the question. This is a question from Oni. Where you at?
Mhm.
Mr. Y, do you ever want to get married and possibly have children in the future?
So, who was it? Isha or Dikshan?
Dikshan.
Dikshan asked this question before Oni, so you can watch the video later. No, so marriage. I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. Children, definitely no.
Oh. May I ask why? You could answer no if you don't want to.
No, I can answer this. I feel the responsibility for me
It's so
is
high.
too much. Exactly.
Agreed.
And I don't know. I feel like it would be very devastating to witness my child someday. I don't know. Doing bad stuff or whatever that I couldn't control, and I would feel a lot of responsibility on a human being. I don't want that. Now it becomes so serious, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
There is a question from this is a follow-up comment from Diction. Do you want kids,
Yes.
Aldi? I'm just going to answer. Probably no, probably yes, but the possibility of no is high, to be honest.
Okay.
This is so deep and serious. But yeah, my answer is probably no. The possibility is a no, to be honest. But I can introduce you as grandpa. Why? If I ever do get kids.
Oh yes, of course, of course. I will be the funnest, the funniest grandpa. Oh, am I funny though? I don't know. Yeah, but, introduce me to your kids.
Anyway, there is a question from friend of Elvis, Mr. Y. What is your favorite meal to eat and to cook? But before you answer this question, I'm going to show Elvis a few picture that Mr. Y sent me before, Elvis. And I know you love to cook and bake, I believe. Elvis cook and bake a lot, Mr. Y.
Oh,
this
okay.
is some picture that Mr. Y do cook, Elvis. Care to, I don't know, explain probably, Mr. Y? What is this?
Carrots. Which one? Also, roasted chicken breast with so carrots, lentils. I don't know what. Spring onions and stuff.
Okay. Moving on to the next picture, I guess. This one? This is unhealthy or unhealthy.
Oh wait, I need. Okay. So this one is avocado, tuna, radish, cucumber. I think I put some soy sauce in there. I don't remember now. And there's mayo with curry powder and stuff. Yes.
Okay. Next one. This one.
The third one was schnitzel, with roasted potatoes and then grated carrots with what is the sauce? The sauce again?
Mayonnaise with curry?
Mayonnaise. I think it's something different that time. It's not curry. Something else. Yeah.
Okay, last one then. This is what Icha asked before that you said you were drunk, I believe.
No, it was Dream Ember. This is the lemon cake with lemon glazing, which was too little and it didn't cover the whole cake, but yeah.
What is this white thing?
Lemon
Ken?
glazing. It's actually it should cover the whole thing. I didn't put
Okay.
enough water.
Okay, now let me go back to the question from Elvis again. A second,
Question from the cake again. No. The question from Elvis was
what is your favorite meal to eat and to cook?
My favorite meal, so my comfort food is actually an Indonesian food. Tahu. Some people call it tahu petis, tahu campur, tahu telur. Do you know tahu telur, Adli?
Not really.
So it's basically kind of like, it looks like a pancake with of eggs with tofu in it, and then you eat it with the sauce it has peanut sauce, patis, which is shrimp sauce, and also a chili thing, stuff like that. Maybe you need to can you show a picture from Google or something? Or maybe not. Tahu.
Maybe not.
Okay. Tahu telur, Elvis. That would be my favorite thing to cook and to eat.
Or basically egg tofu?
Egg tofu, yes. But the special thing is the sauce, though. If you just say egg tofu,
it's probably gonna seems blonde.
The sauce is the good part.
Okay. No more question from the viewer. Now I can actually enter the last segment. Okay, Mr. Roy?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so in this last segment, the topic is trivia of guest star and closing marks. In this part, Mr. Y will answer random questions from trivia and there are no briefing at all. So Mr. Y will redeem channel point and ask any question that will pop up on the screen basically. And as usual, if you guys wanted to ask any question or call in directly to speak with Mr. Y, just use your channel point. Or if you also wanted to request any songs, feel free. Use your channel points. That's all basically.
Okay.
Okay. Second, Mr. Y. Let me set up some things. Okay, go on. First trivia, I guess.
So I redeem this?
Yes. Oh. Okay. Should I? Do you want to answer the trivia or do you want to answer a question from viewer first?
Let's answer the viewer first.
Okay, so there is a question from viewer Oni Very Wet asking a question to Mr. Y. Do you possibly consider adding or trying different kinds of content to your stream, such as cooking stream, bathtub streams, and other appropriate streams? He actually answered this a few minutes ago.
Yes.
In the last segment. Do you want to elaborate again?
I wanted to start to add music stream. Cooking stream is possible. I just need to find the appropriate settings for it. Bathtub stream, I don't have a bathtub. I have a shower thing though. Maybe you want a shower stream? And other appropriate streams, yes. So bathtub stream, no. Cooking stream, maybe. Music stream, more, maybe. Yes.
Okay, so the biggest possibility is music stream because you said before you wanted
Yes.
to do the piano at least
Mhm.
once a week, and then also the cooking stream. This is a next possibility. You did
Yes.
cooking stream before, but you
It was
didn't seem
impromptu.
to be. Yeah, it didn't seem you actually prepared much.
No,
What
I
else you said
didn't.
you wanted to say to do before?
No, I don't have bathtub.
No, on the last segment you said you have a goal that you wanted to do aside from music
the
stream.
posting more stuff on the Pokemon Unite thing.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Okay, now let's go back to the trivia. The first trivia for Mr. Y is, what is the last movie you watched? Would you recommend it?
Does it have to be movie or series? Can series?
The
Can
question
I?
is movie though, but if you wanted to say, hey, did you watch that one? The Royal Blue?
I think that was the
Voice Off?
last movie I watched. Yeah.
Do you want to
Was
recommend
it? Was it really the last?
The actor was hot though.
But
I haven't watched it, but the actor was hot.
So yeah, the last movie I watched was the Royal Blue thing on Amazon Prime. Yes. Honestly, the movie was it's meh. Yeah, I feel like it's the plot, the conflict was too superficial and like, okay, it happened, and then what? And then suddenly they solve it, and then okay, it's not really interesting, actually. Yeah. But for a series, I watched One Piece, and I like it. I would recommend One Piece, the series.
Do you watch the movie one, the live action one, where people actually in love with Zoro and such?
Yes, that one. I watched that one.
The
series.
That's a series.
That's a series,
Oh.
The new one, not the anime.
Okay. Which one, anime or this new one? The new one, right?
The new one. Good? It was good.
Do you watch it because of One Piece? You actually watch One Piece, or do you watch it because Zoro is hot?
It was actually because of Curry Brad. Curry Brad followed One Piece, and me and him and with other friend have this not weekly now, but it was weekly movie time, you can say, and we watched the series together. So it was because of him, and then
just two of you?
With another friend, 3 of us, and yeah.
Oh, it's not that romantic then, okay.
It's not romantic. And yes, I didn't watch the anime. I never followed the story of One Piece, but the real life action thing was good. And Zoro was nice to see. Nice to watch.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue with the next trivia then, Mr. Y.
Oh, I need to redeem. I forgot.
Yeah, the second one. What is the next question? Name something that you regret doing in the past year.
Oh, regret doing in the past year?
Do you have any?
So 2022.
Doing. By past year, it means in the past 12
from
months.
now, past 12 months. What I regret doing. This is a little bit personal, but yeah, I feel like I keep making your stream too heavy, but it's the question, so I will answer it anyway.
What did you do?
Earlier this year, a friend came to visit me to my place, and
A
then
friend?
a friend, yes, a friend, and then well, in my defense, he did several things that I really didn't like, and then I snapped and like was angry at him, and yeah, so he actually stayed at my place. The plan was to stay for, I don't know, 2 weeks or so. I snapped like by the end of the first week, I think, and then he decided to uh, to go out and stay somewhere else. And from that moment, I didn't talk to him for, I don't know, 6 months or so. But now it's I thought I lost a friend for a stupid mistake. But then now it's good, so I regret doing that. It's
Is this the guy that was heardable on our phone call back then?
on our phone call. When did
There's
no,
Elvis
I don't
too.
think so.
On the Fall Guy session on my server? The one who sleep?
Oh,
And we could hear...
oh no.
Ah, okay.
That was someone else.
Because I have a Discord server and Mr. Y and Elvis joined the Fall Guys session back then, and there is someone, and we could hear his sleeping noise. What is this? How to say dengkur in English?
Snore.
A snore. It's so loud, even
Oh
louder
my
than the fan. I thought it was him because he also stayed for 2 weeks, but I believe that was his B. And then
Yes.
I thought, friend? Okay. So different people.
No.
Different person.
People. Different person.
Okay. But that snore is so loud, to be honest.
Okay. I will remember.
Anyway, a second. Oni, I believe you were joking here on your comments.
He always jokes.
Okay, let's continue then to the next trivia, I guess, Mr. Y.
Oh, I need to click. I always forget.
What is the next question? Why did you decide to become a webcam streamer, Mr. Y?
Oh, I've never really liked the idea of a stream without camera. I think so. Of course, a lot of people will disagree with me, but I feel like when you don't show your face, it's less of an interaction with the audience. They can only hear your voice. They can't even see like your expression when you're angry, when you're laughing or stuff. So I feel like because I don't can I say I don't enjoy watching streamer that don't have camera?
You could.
No, but I mean, is it true? Maybe it would take longer for me to like a channel where there's no camera. I would say that.
Agreed. Me too.
So, yeah, that's why I decided from the very beginning to use webcam. Yeah.
Agreed. The comment from Only WA is, honestly, I wouldn't watch Mr. Y if his handsome face and hot biceps aren't on stream. You do actually use time easily on stream.
Oh my god.
Kinda enticing though.
Now it's winter though, so you will not see that for the next 6 months.
But yeah, I actually I actually have the same preference basically to Mr. Y. If I'm looking to a new streamer, I usually have a preference. I order them from the one who have webcam because I could see them better.
Exactly.
I could actually see what they are actually doing, and it's actually kind of more approachable and interactive. I could see the expression. I could see the people. and after that I will take a look at their L2D or a VTuber or PNG. As long as I could actually see their face,
Exactly.
their voice, and then the webcam. That's all basically. And yeah, I always prefer webcam. I don't know, it seems more lively for me. And
Exactly.
okay. Some people also would prefer the opposite way, and it's totally normal.
Yeah, but
Human,
I
after all.
mean, I really understand people who don't want to put their face on stream because of privacy reason and stuff. I mean, I totally understand.
Me too. I'm opposite. I enjoy voice over cam for streamer. See? And it's okay.
Okay.
People have different opinion, and it's okay. It's your opinion. No one have to force you to have to like something.
Exactly. Yes.
So wise myself.
Oh my
like
god, this streamer is so
so professional.
Open-minded.
Okay, let's continue, Mr. Y, to trivia number 4.
Let's go.
Oh, Mr. Y, name 3 first POV games you would recommend for people to play. Before you answer this trivia, I wanted to ask, is Zelda a crisscross between first-person point of view and third point of view? Because I believe I saw a video on YouTube explaining how Zelda is actually genius on making that arrow. Because usually when people shoot the arrow, they put it on our eyes. But on Zelda, you were from the side, which makes it actually genius. Because you could shoot the target correctly, accurately, rather than place it on our eye. Understand? Is that considered as first-person point of view?
I don't think Zelda is a first-person game. No. Well, most of the time Zelda is not first-person thing.
Okay.
So top 3 first-person point of view games I would recommend. The thing is, I don't really play first-person game, do I?
I only know you play Outlast though. That's all. What else?
I wouldn't recommend Outlast. No, it was a poof. No, it was a nightmare. I mean, if you like horror games, then maybe it's a good game. But if you don't like it, it's a nightmare. What else? Yeah, I don't play first. No, I don't know anything.
Just one?
My first pick would be
even one?
What's
or if you can't answer, we could just skip and change to other question.
Yeah, let's change to other question. I have no idea.
Okay, let's change then. This is trivia number 4 then.
I would recommend Sion to play Outlast. Yes, play it, Sion.
Mr. Y. Name one unique trait you have that no one knows about. Wow.
Huh? Oh god. One
you
unique
have any
trait no one knows about?
Yeah. What, you can't think of anything?
No. Or that no one knows about?
I could give an example.
Yes.
For me, if you wanted to.
Yes.
He's really good at sucking. What do you mean by sucking? Sucking a game?
No, that's not it. Okay. What would you answer? What would you say?
My answer is I could read people.
You could read people.
I could read people. I mean, even that there are some dramas and such, and gossip and such. I could read people like that, so I could actually, read people from how they wrote, how they type, how they talk, and everything. So I could actually read people, and it's usually always correct. It's
like
my unique
what?
trait.
Like you can read that people is angry.
You don't have to. You don't have to dive into the drama itself, and then you could also read. Oh, this tweet is actually directed to that person. oh, this drama is
Okay,
actually
okay.
directed to that person, you know. And
Mm-hmm.
if you are talking to me typing like this, you can read the tone. Like this man is actually currently angry, or this man is actually kind of trolling me, or this man is actually just banter to people. That's out of it.
Okay.
And you could also share a post or a status on social media. I could actually read, oh, this person is currently in a bad mood or in sad mood, like that.
Okay, okay.
It's kind of unique because people usually doesn't actually notice those little and detailed things. Hence
Name
why I'm
one
basically
unique
probably
trait.
sensitive.
Okay.
So do you have any? I could actually share one more if you want to from me.
Sure. Share one more. I need to keep thinking.
Along with reading people, I have a sensitive nose.
Oh, yeah? What do you mean?
I could smell cockroaches smell.
Oh, what?
And some rain. Back then, even when I was younger, I could actually, my nose usually became stuffy. And it's usually a sign that the rain will come in a few minutes.
Oh, wow.
I could also smell objects that is so far away. Like I'm here, sitting here, and then I could hear or listen to object or that is placed pretty far from here, like that. So it's kind of interesting. No, not cockroach. Cockroach. You know, I could also smell the ants, the fire ant when they came.
What?
Yeah, there is a smell. Some people actually couldn't smell this, and I could actually smell. And I understand that most people couldn't. And then I read Twitter, and also, oh, you couldn't smell that? Like something like that. It's actually interesting.
Okay, I am definitely a very normal, boring person then. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. I really can't think of any. Unique trait. I don't know.
Wait, you don't have any?
I can't think of any. I'm sorry. Oh,
1, 2,
my
3,
God.
4. Okay, let's change to the next trivia, I guess, Mr. Y. Trivia number 4 again.
Oh no! We've been repeating number 4.
What do you think of makeup?
Oh, okay. What
Do
do
you
I
use
think
any?
of makeup? I don't use any. Wait. What is a makeup? It's like wearing like cream or something. Is that a makeup?
Yes, like BB cream, CC cream, AA cream, foundation, eyeliner, or just lipstick is also considered as makeup. Even light foundation is also considered as makeup.
Okay, no, I mean I just use like the how do you say that? Like moisturizing cream to make your skin not dry. That I
it's
use.
not a makeup, basically the skincare.
Well, that's a skincare, not a makeup. Then yeah, I don't use any. But people are welcome to use them. Yeah.
Do you I don't know, do you like people when people use makeup on their face? Or on their body? Or do you like, I don't know, natural look without any makeup at all? Like no, I didn't use any makeup at all.
I don't mind people wearing makeup. Sometimes for I don't know, special occasion or something, you want to wear makeup to look better, prettier, and that's fine. I think that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did. Oh, I think you didn't know this about me. But it's not a trait, so yeah. I was in the entertainment industry. No, I mean I was. I sang in a choir. I still sing in a choir, right? But back in Indonesia, I sang in a choir, and which also kind of like dance. So we did a lot of traditional songs and stuff like that. I don't know, for example, Bubui Bulan or Janger, some from Bali, some from Sunda and stuff. And we would dress like complete. We dress up, and people have to wear makeup for that. And I even wear eyelashes and stuff, full makeup and stuff. So yeah, I did wear makeup for performances and stuff, and it was okay. I have nothing against it.
Considering you shared this, I also do a marching band back then.
Oh, okay.
And I do wear
And-
makeup too, but then it's
Uh-huh.
basically just foundation. That's all.
Okay, so no, like, because I had to wear also blush, to make your cheeks more red and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, foundation and also the shading and blah blah blah, eyelashes. Yeah, a lot.
Mr. Y,
Mm-hmm.
and other viewer and listener, is it okay if I take a break for like 3 minutes? Gonna
Yeah,
go to the
sure.
bathroom real quick.
Okay.
You could probably think, and you probably wanted to feel the air for 3 minutes.
Okay.
Just 3 minutes. Anyway, there's a
Okay.
question from Oni. Where are you at? Do you consider drag racing? Mr. Y, I'm going to answer them. No, here you
Okay.
answer after this one.
I will
Yeah.
answer this while you're away. So, drag racing.
Please filter. Please. Okay,
Filter?
wait. Yeah,
Okay.
filter your answer. It's my stream after all.
Oh yes, of course. Drag race. I know. Okay, I'm just a guest here, so let's be civil. Drag racing. No, I don't know. It feels like a lot of work, and I don't actually like seeing myself like looking all pretty like that. I don't see myself like that. So no drag racing for me. But I would love to watch a drag show or something in a bar or something. That would be fun. Will you though, Oni? Will you come and watch with me? Okay. So, I'm basically alone right here. So we will have, I think, 10 trivia questions, right? And after that, so I still have 6 more. What do you gotta do, Drag Race, to be pretty? Do you watch RuPaul? I've never watched it actually. Is it good? Yeah, and I've never watched it. Sion, are you here? I gotta do Drag Race soup. I mean, they put a lot of makeup, right? And it's a lot, I think, for me. I don't really want to do that. You never watched it sober? I watched YouTube videos like drag queens reviewing stuff. That was fun. But to do it on myself, maybe not. One guy looks like the vocalist from Slipknot. What? While drag racing? That's weird. Ning. Okay, Sion. Myeon. So whenever someone says Ning, I will say Myeon. That's like a very dad joke. But
That's
yeah.
base answer. I remember Jessica Nangmyeon.
What was that?
Jessica,
Okay.
the Korean song.
I don't
SNSD,
know.
Jessica.
Oh, Jessica. Oh, okay, 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 yeah.
차가워 I could sing though.
Oh, Jessica sings a song called Naengmyeon?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, okay,
이빨이
okay.
너무 작아 냉면 냉면 냉면. That's the song. You probably don't
Never
know,
heard.
but well, that's the song.
I don't know that song.
Anyway, let's continue with trivia number 6, I guess, Mr. Y.
Let's go. What is the most?
Wow. Yes, the question in this trivia number 6 is, what is the most memorable gift you've ever received in your life? Wow, so deep. The guest star is currently so deep in thought. Meeting me?
Oh, I know. The most memorable gift I've ever received in my life was, so when it was 2014 when I was about to fly to France, basically. There was
9 years ago.
Yes, 9 years ago.
Wow. Okay, go on.
This friend, maybe it's no, I won't show it. But so she collected a lot of people's opinion, like kesan-pesan, like a few words from a lot of people that I know, and she compiled it in a scrapbook thing.
Oh my god!
And then printed everything in like France background, so like Eiffel Tower and stuff, and very pretty. And she also organized my farewell party and stuff, and everything was documented in one whole book. And like she gave it to me, and then you may open it later. And I opened that on flight. In the air. I opened that and read that, and I cried for, I don't know, a few hours straight until I landed in, I don't remember where. So yeah, that was a very memorable gift that I still keep, of course, and sometimes I still look back at it, and like, very thoughtful gift. Yes, that was the most memorable gift. Crazy. So yeah, I think the most memorable gift is, maybe not always, but most of the time, it's something that you do with your hand, do it yourself, instead of something expensive or stuff. It's more like when you pour your heart in it. That is the most memorable gift, I think. It was
also,
really
it's
cool.
a she only.
Yes.
That is so good. I'm actually cried a little here, but I couldn't carry out. That's really good. Wow.
Yes.
I could imagine you actually cried on the plane.
Exactly, yeah. I
Must
did.
be so heartwarming.
And I was sitting next to a girl who was also flying to study in the UK, but we went to the, I don't remember, I think it was Abu Dhabi or somewhere. So from Jakarta to Abu Dhabi, and then we split flights. But we were sitting next to each other. And I don't know, I think she noticed
Consult?
me, like she looked at me a few times while I was crying. And yeah, it was like, it is, now that I think about it, it's funny, but I was embarrassed, like I don't want to cry, but I can't stop.
Yeah, it's a she only. The one that gifted Mr. Y was a she. Mr. Y does say she, blah 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 before, and it's a she. Do you still in contact with this women?
It's been a while. No, not anymore. Why? It feels like you lose your words.
It's good though. It's really good.
Mhm.
Okay, let's continue with trivia number 7. I guess, Roy.
Let's go.
What's the next question? Would you have a big or small house? Now you have your own house, right? This is not a rent house.
This is a rent
place?
house. I rent this place.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
But it's the whole apartment. I rent the whole apartment. Would I have big or small house?
I assume this is enough for you, right?
This is actually enough for me. I don't mind having something a little bit bigger, but not too big. So the
How
one
big is not too big?
where I'm at now is 100 square meters. Now?
I don't know how to understand that.
I wouldn't mind to have like 150 maybe. This is actually typical German, because every German person knows how big their apartment is. Because that's usually a question that people ask during ice breaking or something. How big is your apartment? So everyone knows their apartment size. So yeah, now I also know. I wouldn't mind
question
to have
then.
150. Yeah.
Yeah, I assume this area is this apartment is currently enough for you. But if you have a chance, would you like to rent a bigger one than this one?
If I had the money, yes. Oh no. Well, to rent for now, maybe no. But later in the future, maybe in 10 years or so, I would love to maybe buy an apartment bigger than this. Yeah.
Ooh, why?
So that I can.
I don't know.
I want to have my like a stream room, if I can. So like a room where I can just put stuff there to stream and just to work basically.
Oh, okay, I understand. Then I share that dream then.
Yes.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, there is a further comment from Sion. Sion Bihar commented, so you have the chance to check on her, mister. Just say hi and ask her. Kabar.
No.
Why no?
I don't know. She's married and stuff. No. There's something that Sion knows that you doesn't know. I am okay to share it off stream, but not on stream.
Okay. Okay, let's continue with trivia number 8, I guess.
Okay.
This is correct, number 8. I don't know, I forgot the number already. Oh, never mind. It's pause a second.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
What do you love to do on a rainy day? I barely see you streaming on a rainy day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I never catch you stream on rain, I guess. But you have catch me a lot of time when it's raining on my stream, and it's really
The thing
loud.
is, you can't hear the rain here.
Why? Because it's so good?
Yes, the isolation is so good. Even if it was raining heavily at night, you wouldn't hear it.
Oh, so you could kill people and no one could hear anything.
Exactly.
Oh,
so
interesting.
What do I love to do on a rainy day? Ideally, I would be at home drinking a hot tea or something.
Ideally,
yes. Not ideally, I would be outside, drenched. But yeah, I would love to drink. I don't know. When you say rainy day, I imagine myself like looking at the rain from inside. I don't know, maybe the heater is on. I am with my cup of tea. That would be perfect, right?
To be honest, when I wrote this question, it was like Sharina, the one that released on 2000-ish. The one that like blue and butterfly, and then there is some rain on the window and it's blue, and she just sing like that. Do you recall that
What?
memory? No? Or I'm probably too young.
I watched Sharina, but I don't know that scene. I only remember the songs.
Anyway, there's a comment
Yeah.
from Oni, so we can abduct people and kill them there using your stream as a cover.
Another dark joke from Oni. Now
Anyway,
you're
let's
used
continue.
to it.
Now trivia number 9.
Okay.
Can you
Ooh.
ride a motorcycle?
So wait, so these questions you wrote them yourself?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay,
you chose the question randomly by yourself.
Okay. But you okay, these questions are specific for me?
No, for everyone.
No, okay.
Hence why it's random and also based on your fate. If you are fated to choose this question, this is for you.
Okay. Can I ride a motorcycle? I can.
Like you
I can ride a motorcycle. I had my driving license in Indonesia.
Oh, nice.
But it's been, it's been so long. I don't want to drive motorcycle anymore. I mean, I would be afraid if I went back to Indonesia right now and like just for, I don't know, 2 weeks or so, I wouldn't drive at all. It would be scary.
You're probably questioning why I asked this question, right? Because not everyone could ride a motorcycle. I couldn't.
Oh, you couldn't? Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't. And
actually,
a few weeks ago, another guest also said they couldn't.
Okay. It's actually hard for me too. I couldn't ride a bicycle until, I don't know, like very late. So everyone, like my friends, rode bicycle when they were, I don't know, 5, 6, 7. I didn't ride until teenagers maybe, and I never liked riding a motorcycle either. So yeah, but I can.
For bicycle, I learned and able to ride a bicycle at 4 at elementary school, which is probably, how long is that? 2004-ish, right? No. 2004. 9 years old. And then for motorcycle, I learned at my first year at high school, which is probably when I was 16. I learned it 2 or 3 days, and then my mom mad at me, and I didn't learn it at all from that moment.
Why did she get mad?
She was mad because she reminded me of the cost. What if it's expensive to repair? What would you do? Something like that. And then I didn't at all anymore.
Oh, okay.
Interestingly, both of my younger brother and my younger sister actually could do that. And she didn't mad at all to this. So I don't know. Never mind. I mean I could still order one and also use a public transportation, so I'm okay. Anyway,
that's the main thing.
Yeah, the last trivia, I guess, Mr. Y.
Okay, let's go.
A second.
Let's go.
Ooh, name 3 fruits you really like. Please make this appropriate.
I really like mango.
Okay.
I didn't even think of inappropriate answers, but yeah, I really like mango. I like avocado.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
For third place, I actually, so I said I like mangoes and avocados, but I actually don't buy them often. The fruits that I eat the most are actually apples, bananas, and berries. So the third one would be strawberry. Yes.
Ooh, okay.
Uh-huh.
But why? Why strawberry? Why not banana?
Hmm.
So if you could name 5 from the top one, is probably mango, avocado, and then strawberry, and then apple and banana.
Strawberry. Apple is just a standard thing for me because I get an apple from work every day.
Ooh.
Like it
Good
comes with
workplace.
a meal. Yes, from workplace. Because
They
in
actually
this
care
region,
about their. They actually care about their employees.
their employees, yes. And because in this region, they grow apple trees. So that's why I think they get apples for very cheap. So we get apple for free every day. But I wouldn't say I like apple that much. So if I have to name 5, that would be, well, banana can be in there. And maybe like blueberries.
Ooh, blueberry.
I also eat that a lot. Mm-hmm.
Do you like grape because you like wine and beer?
Yeah, I also like grapes, but I don't buy it too often.
Ooh, okay. That's 10 trivias already. Do you want to add more or no? Is why? It's
Yeah, we can do
for
more.
you?
It's how half
10?
8:30.
Okay. 8:30.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to do 5 more?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's go.
What's the next question? If you could meet 3 people from anywhere in this world, who would they be? Wow. 3
Dead
people.
or alive?
Alive. Please make it alive. Why do you want to meet dead people?
I don't know. Like my grandmother?
Oh, okay. Let's count that in then.
Mm-hmm.
2 more?
Wait. So dead people are okay.
Okay, let's count that in. Your grandma then?
Wait. 3 people. What? Who is like? Oh, I really want to meet Yu Jae-sung.
Yu Jae-sung?
Yes.
Why?
I
Why
don't know.
Yu
I
Jae-sung?
really like him. He is like a really good comedian. I am inspired by him. I really like him. Yu Jae-sung. Let's see who else. Who else do I want to meet? Someone inspiring, or to meet one other people. Oh, actress, or maybe
No
a
one from,
musician.
I don't know, from your viewer or anything? No?
Oh, for my viewers.
That could also count.
I don't know who do I want to meet in particular. I don't know. I don't want to name anyone because I would offend the others.
Jesus.
Jesus? No. Who would I want to meet?
Jesus is dead.
Jesus?
Right?
No. It
They haven't
depends. It depends on what you think. Jesus is also alive.
I mean, he haven't resurrected yet, right?
Well, he did 2,000 years ago.
Oh, correct.
Yeah, and
One more?
I don't know what's one more. Let's say, someone who I idolize, someone who I really want to meet.
Yu Jae-sung is so random, to be honest.
No, Yu Jae-sung is not random. I really like him. Um, a musician of. Wait. I will find a person. Okay, just um. Uh, someone. Indonesian politician, maybe not.
Mr. Y is gonna get robbed if he meets me. Say it only.
Okay, right. So that's why I don't want to meet you, only. I
Come
would
on, time.
want to meet. Is it mathematician? Oh my god, it's time limited. Well, I would say. Yeah, whatever. Let's go meet. Callum Scott.
Who is that? An artist?
Ah, the singer that sings. I climb every mountain, sing
Oh.
every ocean, just
Oh, you
to
could
be
sing.
with you and fix what I've broken. That one.
Okay, noted then. Then there are three people, like your grandma,
Yes.
Yu Jesok, and then Callum Scott. Imagine
That's so
if
random. Uh-huh.
imagine if we didn't include your grandma, you will took a really long time to think.
Exactly.
Or they say Joseph Stalin.
No, thank you.
Okay, let's continue with trivia number 12, Mr. Y. What's the next question? Have you ever felt annoyed towards someone when you were watching other streams, and why?
Oh, I
Other
was
streams.
annoyed yesterday.
Watching who?
Watching
Which
you.
stream? Me? Why?
Uh-huh.
You were annoyed to
But
someone?
I wouldn't mention
That someone
the
is me?
name. No.
Oh, I know what you were talking about.
Wait, I misunderstood the question. So it means like I am annoyed with the streamer, right?
No, you were annoyed by someone when you were watching the other streamer.
Yes, I did yesterday.
Or probably because of that game.
That game, I'm not sure what game you mean,
The first
but
person?
maybe. I don't know. I remember the person. I was annoyed by a person, not by the game.
Yeah, I know. The question is,
okay.
have you ever felt annoyed towards someone
Oh, yes,
when
yes,
you were
yes.
watching other streamers?
Yes.
Which is yesterday.
Yesterday. Why? Because
Kind of pushy, right?
yes, they asked weird questions, and I mean, I was no one, right, on your stream, so I wouldn't say anything, but I was like, what are you doing, dude? Yeah. Mhm.
I know. I think I know.
Yeah.
No, it's not Oni. Yesterday Oni came, but it's pretty late, and I don't think
Yes.
Mr. Y
No.
annoyed by Oni's presence.
No. It was someone
You,
else.
you were basically banter to each other and actually was friendly, you know. Even though Oni
Oni and
sometimes
me.
is not,
Yeah.
even though sometimes Oni need to be
Tone
reminded by Mr.
down
Y
a
to
little
become
bit.
civil.
Exactly.
Right? Like last week, Oni said something and then Mr. Y said, "Be civil."
Yes, especially on someone else's channel.
Okay, let's continue, Mr. Y, to trivia number 13.
Let's go.
Okay, would you rather have a phone call or text?
Text. 100%.
If you could always avoid a phone call, you will always choose a text.
Exactly, yes. But that's really hard here, you know. German people always call. And the bureaucracy here is like from the 90s or something. Whenever like you have to make an appointment for a haircut, you have to make an appointment for a doctor, an appointment for this and that, and for everything you have to call. And I really hate that. And even when, you know, you get a delivery from IKEA, let's say you buy some furnitures and they will deliver. They will arrange the appointment by phone, and I hate it. And especially because it's also in a foreign language, right? I mean, I hate to make a phone call in Indonesian. I hate it even more when I have to do it in German. Yeah, annoying. I would always text.
Do they also call you when you were working in working hours?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And they're definitely going to annoy you, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, even though you say you were working from home, so if you were working and then there's a call, definitely going to annoy you, right?
Yes, exactly. And yeah. And it's harder, to listen to their words from a phone. Sometimes it's hard.
Okay, let's continue to trivia number... What number is this? 13? 14?
14 now. Let's go.
Oh, Mr. Y, what skills are you confident enough to teach others? Mathematics?
Math, yes, definitely. I'm confident enough to teach. Am I paid or not? If no, I mean, if I am paid, I am confident enough to teach math. But if I'm not paid, I'm confident enough to teach languages, like to teach French. I'm okay, but not to the level that people pay for it, If people
Like
pay
me?
for it,
Like me when I play Duolingo and you coach me basically from the chat room?
that kind of thing is fine. But people ask me to teach. Can you teach me French? And I will pay you so and so. Oh, no. I don't think I'm professional enough to do that. But yeah, for non-professional thing, I think my language skills are good enough so that I can teach, but not professional enough. I don't have the background of teaching languages and stuff, So just based on my experience, I can teach stuff, yes.
Okay.
What else? I think, yeah, maybe those two, math and languages.
French and German, and also Indonesian then.
French and German, Indonesian, yes. Mm-hmm.
And also your language, your local language?
Javanese? Oh, I don't speak that fluently, actually, Do you know Javanese? A little bit? Uh-huh. Or not at all?
I only know probably like Punten, Monggo, but that's Sunda because I was born and lived there for 5 years.
That's true. So in Japanese, they have this. I don't know if in Minang you also have that. They have this three different layers of languages, right? So the language that you use to people younger than you, the language that you use to like around the same age, and people.
A second, Mr. Y.
Yes.
What is this? The audio. Yeah, a second.
Oh.
What should I do? No, it's probably the quality. Second, yeah. Usually I could just refresh. Try to speak again, Mr. Y, because I didn't like your voice.
Hi.
What? Is it okay?
Hello, I'm here.
Okay.
Okay.
The one, Mr. Y, with the Japanese language?
So Japanese has three different...
Also, Mr. Y.
Yes.
Bazelard, redeem sip. If you want to sip,
let's sip. Thank you.
Okay, go on. With Japanese?
Japanese has three levels of politeness, right? Haus apa doyan tuh? Doyan bang. And I basically only speak the lowest register of the language. And the higher level, I can understand, but I can't speak it. So I'm not confident enough to teach it, you know?
In Minang, there is also the same level basically, but we basically, I don't know. It's just me understanding because I'm not born and actually learn everything from little, but I do understand from the experience. We have a few things like kato mandaki, kato maleriang, kato manurun, kato. We have 4 basically.
Okay.
Which means that if you were talking to a higher, like older person, you have to be more polite, and then to the same person, and then someone who is younger, and someone strange. Basically, there are 4 if I remember correctly. Kato mandaki, which is for older people, kato manurun for younger people, kato malerian to someone similar with us, and kato the one who is on the same level. Basically, if I say ang is waang. Waang is to me, to Mr. Y, because we both are male. We say ang means I am close enough to this guy. But if I say wait, what is the connotation? Yeah, I forgot. Probably this is more correct probably, yeah, if I say this Minangkabau. So if I say then is for me, referring to aku, or in Indonesian, then is me speaking super low basically. So there is denai, ambo. That's 2 different language. Ambo
so
is
den is not polite.
Yeah, super impolite basically. I could say this if I speak to someone who is super close to me. I can say like this. Den yo baaba kato den, kalau ang yo baaba kato ang, which means I am basically friend with these people. Aku ya terserah aku, kamu ya terserah kamu, begitu. But it's super impolite. I couldn't say this to someone older than me, or I will get slapped at my cheek.
Okay.
So if I'm going to say this to my parents, I'm going to say like, yo ambo, menurut ambo sarancanya sarumaniko apa? Udah.
Oh wow, okay.
It's much more higher, but people didn't usually pay attention that much anymore.
So you speak to your parents like that?
I didn't, because my we use Indonesian language in the household.
Okay.
If I speak to my mother, I will speak like this, like, mama tuh kan kayak gini, ndak ma. So it's kinda polite, but I'm not downgrading. Yeah, that is the tone. If I say to my parents, apa wareko? Nah, itu kan there is a tone difference with when I speak to someone close. So yeah, it's kinda different. Wow.
Yeah. Also, we also have that, and I only speak the lowest level. So yeah, no, not confident enough to teach it.
Oh, may I ask a question before trivia number 14 or 15, I guess? Bahasa ngapak, is that also in Japanese?
It's in the border region between Sunda and Jawa. So it's... I don't speak it. Yeah.
Is it considered rude? No?
No. I mean, for people who are from there, they speak that daily. No, it's not rude.
Okay. Yeah. So regarding the Minang language before, yeah, there are some differences. Like, even if you are basically, I live in this area and then you basically live in the other side, there are some differences. There isn't even some tones differences, you know?
Okay.
Hence why one Minang dialect is different with other area. Like, in an example, contohnya ya, kalau misalnya in Indonesia, kayak di Simalanggang, di Payakumbuh, ada area namanya Simalanggang, di sebelahnya itu Taeh Baru, dan itu nadanya berbeda. Kalau Anda di Simalangga ngomongnya bisa kayak gini. Iyo ambo ndak pandai kayak gitu tuh do, ambo pandainya walambe-lambe, bailo-elo. And in the neighbor, right across the Thai Baru, the tone is going to be like this. Ambo ikon hidup angko. So different. It's just so one line. Different side. It's like that. So different people, different dialect. Hence why Indonesia is so rich.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was about to say. And I couldn't understand anything.
Right. Hence why Indonesian
Exactly.
is a really great language.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Last trivia, I guess, Mr. Y.
Okay.
Wow. Oh, different with the makeup. What do you think of skincare?
I think people need to use skincare. It's stigmatized, like only women use that and stuff. But no, even men can have skin cancer, so protect your skin, people. Yes.
Do you routinely use skincare?
I don't.
I don't.
But
You
I
don't?
try. No, I don't. But
Even washing
try.
your face with facial foam.
Oh,
think you
that
do it
I
daily?
do. I do that daily. Yes.
That's also
that's
considered
also
skincare, right?
skincare. Okay, sure. But I was thinking more of a like cream stuff.
Like the toner, the serum, the facial mask.
Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't do that much. It's just basically a cream before you go out because UV light is crazy, people. You need to protect yourself.
Like sunscreen.
Yes, or yeah, basically protect your skin from the light.
Okay, a question then, a last question before we go to closing mark.
Yes.
Do you see any differences between using skincare like a few months ago to now?
Oh, I mean,
because you said you do use the skincare, so
the difference is subtle, right? It's gradual, so I don't really feel it. Do I feel it? Maybe I don't really feel it. Oh, the thing about skincare, though. Wait, may I tangent a little bit? So,
yeah.
So, about skin, you also need to watch what you eat. So, bubble tea is bad, people.
But it's good.
So, I used to drink bubble tea a lot. And then my skin was crazy bad. It too much sugar. And I really felt that. Yeah, that time I can really feel my skin was like degrading so bad. I stopped drinking bubble tea, or at least I drink it moderately, like not every day, but now maybe once a month or even less.
Okay.
I can feel my skin is much better than before. So watch what you eat too, to take care of your skin, to protect your skin, basically. What you eat is important too. Don't eat too much sugar.
So they do
No, it's
sell
like
bubble tea.
Sorry, what?
So they do sell bubble tea there.
Oh, in this city, in this village, no. I buy bubble tea if I go to somewhere.
Boba every day is bad though, at least once a month.
Yeah, you don't know. I was drinking it maybe like once every 2 days. It was bad. I know. It was a bad habit.
It's a lot of bubble tea.
Yes. It was bad and I felt it on my skin.
Okay.
Crazy.
That's trivia number 15, and that's all basically. We are going to go to closing mark now, Mr. Y.
Okay.
Wow. Tapioca balls. He like balls.
Yes, that's a lot of balls. Exactly. Chew the
Okay.
balls. I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay, Mr. Y. So, in the closing mark, what is your impression, and do you have any suggestion to this program?
I think it's a really good program. It's a really good program. My suggestion, I have one suggestion. I don't know if you want to implement this or not.
What do you...
But do you know, like, what is a good example? Like in a conference or maybe not a conference, or maybe in a TV show or something when they invite a guest. You know, they will. Okay, so today we will we will talk with this person. Blah blah. Let's have a look to their channel. I would suggest that. So like we take a look into the guest channel, maybe like a few clips or something, and then but before we start. And so we check like what games does this person play, just a few clips, and then you started the statement like our guest today is this and is this person. They usually play this. So you start with your impression of the person, and then we start the talk show, basically, you know. So we've pick some moments from the stream so that people can also have a peek to what the streamer does. I think that would be good.
More work to do, but understandable.
More work to do. Yes.
I mean, yeah, I'm a one-man show, basically. I am the one
that's true.
behind
That's
everything.
true.
But then at the same time, okay, understandable. Could probably imply that I could probably like sneak around and take a look at their clips and dive in. If they don't have, what if they don't have the clips? Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any guest recommendation, Mr. Y, for this program?
I don't know. Everyone that I know
have been invited to the show.
So my community is very English speaking, right?
I know.
And do you limit yourself to Indonesian?
No, as long as I don't know. Like we know each other, I'm probably okay.
That's the thing. I don't think so. Every Indonesian streamer that I know, I think you also know them.
But outside of Indonesia? Do you want to recommend Sampo 888 or Dreamember?
Oh no. Sampo doesn't like to talk too much.
Also, there's
Amber
a sip.
is actually a good. Oh, sip. Let's sip. Oh, actually, I need to pour more. So we can finish this.
On a drink? On a chug?
We can finish this. I can chuck this. Thanks, really hard. Cheers.
Wow.
Done.
I mean, at the same time, this is also the end. So we're okay, basically.
Someone to invite. Someone you know.
It doesn't have to be someone that I know. Some guest star in the previous episode also recommend some other that we don't know. I don't know. But if fate make us meet each other, we're going to meet.
It would actually be interesting to invite Dream Ember. She is a very talented artist. So my emotes half of them are drawn by Ember, and she's a very nice person. I think she's a little bit shy. And I think she would decline, but yeah, she is an interesting person.
Do you have any other people that you think probably going to suit? Didi do.
Ooh, Didi. She's been busy though. She's been very busy with her uni life.
Okay. Oni?
Or maybe if you want someone with really like yang rame banget gitu ya, it would be Alex Collapsed.
Alex?
You don't want to? Okay, no. Then no, I don't have. No, I don't have anyone. Is it possible to invite Elvis? She's not a streamer.
She streamed back then.
Oh, she streams back then.
But not
I'd love
anymore.
to know Elvis more.
Okay, Elvis. Okay. I don't think I can talk for 4 hours.
Yes, because you're always high.
Okay. The last question from me, Mr. Y. Do you want to promote anything? Self-promotion. Do you want to promote anything?
I mean the channel, the Twitch channel.
Or anything? Are you drunk?
No, I'm okay. Do I look like I'm drunk?
No, you look like tired because
oh my god, my skin looks red.
Because we are basically almost talking for 5 hours already.
Oh yeah, it's so long. Self-promotion.
You can promote anything.
I want to promote, but that would mean that I tell people my real identity, so maybe not. Yeah, I'll just promote my stream. Follow me, people. I stream Pokemon Unite. Matang kayak jambu. No, I still have one more bottle. If you redeem sip, I can drink another bottle.
Mr. Y. Anyway, yeah, that's all. That's all the question. And if you still have question to Mr. Y, feel free to ask. But yeah, this is the last question from me. Basically, thank you so much, Mr. Y. It's 5 hours-ish.
No, thank you for having me here. Hold on, it's on cooldown.
Have a 15 minutes cooldown. I'm so sorry.
So no sip for you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Y.
Thank you.
Yeah, after this one, we are going to listen to 3 songs. What You Heard by Sonder. This was requested by OniWA, Oni Where You At. And then Feel Lane by Girls' Generation. And then Bomi Jonya, What the Spring by 10 cm.
Yes! Okay.
I specifically choose a few songs because of Mr. Y tonight.
Thank you. That was a good song.
So yeah, there is a question before we listen to the next 3 songs. Basil are asking to Mr. Y. Mr. Y, are you into competitive game?
Is Pokemon Unite competitive? I guess so. Then yes. What do you have in mind exactly? Competitive game.
Are you talking about Apex or Valorant or Overwatch?
Oh, those kind of games. I don't play FPS games. The control is too hard for me. I would rather play platformer is okay. Even hard platformer is okay. But FPS is something else. I did play Counter-Strike, but the new generation FPS is too much. Like Valorant, Overwatch. No. MOBA, I only play Pokemon Unite. That's like the chill MOBA game. Lol,
Okay.
I'm not interested. I don't know.
Okay, there's another question from Oni WA. Will you do another cooking stream?
Maybe I will if I can make the appropriate settings, like the camera and stuff. Yeah. LOL is for suckers. You do LOL, Oni. Oni plays LOL all the time.
Okay. I guess we are going to listen to the next three songs.
Yes.
Okay.